Today we want to talk about 9 things you have to give up if you want to find true happiness. Happiness is an inside job. You've heard that over and over again. You can't find happiness outside. You have to create happiness from within. Hi, I'm Dr. Ken from Attract Freedom, and today we want to share with you excellent strategies to get 2020 vision on what matters most. But before we get started, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click that little bell so that way when we get videos like this, new videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. So let's get started. It's not always easy to find happiness. And the reason for that is that there are things that we do that can make it even more unlikely to find happiness. Things that we do that can sabotage our happiness. The first thing is complaining. Complaining can be detrimental to our psychological health. Complaining, criticizing, and condemning are all bunched up as one thing, and they can be very, very negative and can drain our energy. Not only just our energy, other people's energy too. But the thing about complaining is that it's a total waste of time. Why complain if you can resolve the issue? And if you can't resolve the issue, why waste your time complaining? Why not look for a solution? Complaining to yourself and complaining to others isn't going to get you anywhere. It's a total waste of time. It puts your mind in a negative state. How is that helpful? The second thing is not being realistic with your goals. Let's face it, if you're 50 years old or 60 years old and you want to become a professional football player or a professional basketball player, come on, think about it. The odds that you're going to make that are so much. Am I right? I guess I am. But then think about it. But if you set a smaller goal that says that, okay, I just want to be fit, and then when you get fit, then you say, I want to do the next thing, you might not become the professional basketball player. Just say that the odds aren't in your favor. But if you set something more reasonable, like say, I want to lose weight for, say, lose 5 pounds every month or 10 pounds a month or something like that, that's even more realistic. Rather than saying, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds in the next 10 days. You see where I'm going there? Right? Do yourself a favor, set reasonable goals. Once you've achieved those goals, then you can set more challenging goals as you go forward. The third thing is perfection. It's not easy to be happy when you're trying to be perfect all the time. What is perfection really? Trying to always get everything right. Get the T's dotted, or the T's crossed and the I's dotted. You know what that is? And perfection is what holds us back, because to be perfect means to spend time on making sure that everything flows. But if you know, and they say that sometimes the A students sometimes work for the C students, because the C students know that, oh look, 80% is my best, I'm not going to worry, I'm just going to get things going. And the A students are always trying to be perfect. Set your mind on something more achievable that you can get. You don't have to get it right, you just have to get it going. And I like to say that again. Let me repeat that. You don't have to get it right, you just have to get it going. The fourth thing to remember is that your past is gone. It's never ever coming back. It only exists in your mind. And what happens is we tend to chase it. When Dyer talks about the wake of a boat, you know, you have the boat moving forward and then you have the wake. The wake is that part of you, that past that is gone. And it trails off and you're the one driving the boat. So remember that you're moving into the future. And the future also exists only in your mind. So the only moment you have to create things is now in the present moment. Learn from your past and move on from that past towards the future. No one else cares, and there's no reason why you should either. Just let it go and move on. The past is the past. Leave the past in the past. Fifth thing is your comfort zone. If you need to be comfortable all the time, you will never ever be happy. Happiness needs you to go through discomfort at times, because growth occurs when you have to go through a struggle. Struggle is part of life, and embrace it as part of life. Growth happens during times of discomfort. So your personal growth is important for your happiness. So remember that and just keep it at the top of your mind. Happiness is often outside your comfort zone. Make sure that you get yourself into positions of discomfort. Yes, I mean it. Discomfort, so that you can be happy. The sixth thing is our need to try to impress others. We spend far too much time trying to get others to be impressed about our clothes, our cars, our job, our jewelry, you name it, and spend so little time focusing on the real thing, which is our personal happiness. Worrying about something you can't control is an absolute recipe for disaster. The seventh thing, think about this carefully. Someone comes up to you, says you're stupid, you're ignorant, you're foolish, you name it. Think of all the negative adjectives you could think of. And that person kept doing it all day long. Wouldn't you be mad? Wouldn't you put the person out? But you have somebody like that all the time. It's you. Your mind and the things you say to yourself, your self-talk, especially your negative self-talk, is what happens. And we think over 60,000 thoughts a day, and most of them are negative ones. If you repeat the thoughts over and over to yourself, that's what's going to happen. How can you be happy if you're talking negatively to yourself all the time? What about negative people? Are you hanging around negative people? Are they people who don't support you, who don't lift you up? Are they people who try to sabotage you? And sabotage, I don't mean in the sense that they have to be malicious. They can mean the best for you, but the best for you could be leading you down the wrong trail or in the wrong direction. So think about that and make sure you hang around people who support you. And mainly, you have to hang around yourself. Make sure that you're also the positive type of person, otherwise you're not going to move forward. And point number 9, I will use this quote that I heard from a very wise person. In times of change, the learners will inherit the earth, while the learned will find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. Change is inevitable. If you don't change, you're going to be dealing with a world that no longer exists. Somebody's going to pull the rug from under you. So it's time to learn that change will happen. People will die, people will move on, your kids will move away. The situation you are in now is not going to be the same situation you're going to be in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now. Be always prepared and never resist change. Change is part of life. So flow with it and you will see that happiness can be yours. Change is one of the few constants in life. How happy are you? Avoid these 9 things for a month and see if you're going to be happy. So, there you have it. If it resonated with you, comment below. I would love to hear your comments and your thoughts. So until next time, I'll see you in another video. This is Dr. Ken signing out. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and click that little bell so that way, when we get new videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. Bye.